Hello everyone, my name is Noordin Magnawi. I'm a practicing instructor at Camosun College, Victoria, BC. In this presentation, I will present a classroom assessment technique called a background knowledge probe. This presentation is intended for PIDP course 3230 Learning Assessments. In this presentation, I will cover the following points. I will provide a rationale and background of using this technique, context of implementation, this technique's limitations and advantages, best practices, and lastly, methods of providing feedback. Background knowledge probe is an informal assessment technique that enables the instructor to know the student's prior knowledge about the discussed topic. It is a focused questionnaire that students complete at the start of a unit or a course to help instructors identify the best starting point for the class as a whole or for a given lesson. As instructors know their students' level of knowledge and mastery of the topic, they may change the instructional approach or adjust it, and change the organization and flow of topics. For example, if a course requires the completion of a prerequisite course or courses, instructors will need to know the student's level of understanding and whether there is a need for a review class or not, or to make some adjustments. The question that one may ask, why do we need to assess students' prior or background knowledge? Determining what students already know allows you as instructor to target knowledge gaps and misconceptions that some students may have. You become aware of the diversity of backgrounds in your classroom. Therefore, you are able to create a bridge between students' previous knowledge and the new material that you are about to start teaching. When it comes to the context of implementation, this technique could be used in different learning environments in universities and colleges, and also during workshops. Since background knowledge probe serves as a pre-assessment informal instrument, it could be used either in the first day of class of the term in universities and colleges, throughout the term, but prior to introducing new concepts, topics, and chapters, and also in informational professional development training workshops. This technique, like others, it has limitations and advantages. The limitations of background knowledge probe. Since instructors want to know the student's baseline knowledge level about a particular concept or topic, the responses may demoralize the instructor if the results reflect low understanding. The results may demoralize students who are underprepared or have been taken by surprise and performed poorly in this assessment. The results may lead to structural revisions of the course. This would be challenging if there is a time constraint or if the instructor had already spent a substantial amount of time developing the course. The advantages of this technique are numerous. First, it is easy and time efficient. Second, it provides useful data about the students' knowledge and also about their communication skills when it comes to delivering that knowledge. The results may lead to instructional revisions which adjust to the student's knowledge. This technique fosters the student cognition by remembering what they learned previously. It fosters the students' metacognition as they are able to assess themselves and develop appropriate study skills, strategies, and habits. Also, it fosters the students' in-class engagements. As instructors, we truly strive to engage students. However, we know that students lose interest in a topic if it is easy, repetitive, or hard to understand. Therefore, it is very important to know the average student's level of knowledge about the subject matter. Overall, background knowledge probe's advantages outweigh its limitations. When it comes to the best practices of this technique, The background knowledge probe questions must include two-level questions. Questions that are attainable and possible to be answered by most students, and a question or multiple questions that are difficult and that would enable the instructor to judge the student's prior knowledge. Before introducing the topic, the instructor must inform students about the purpose of the exercise, in particular that it will not be marked. Urge students to provide authentic responses and don't require students to put their names on the assessments in order to achieve that authenticity. Have realist expectations. It is inevitable that there are students who might have partial knowledge, fragmented, simplistic, or at least incorrect. Have a variety of questions that assist the students' basic understanding, analysis, and application. Include the question's requirements. Clarify to students the requirements of correct answers. When it comes to providing feedback, after the assessment of the students' responses, the instructor should divide them into 4 categories: erroneous background, no relevant background, some relevant background, and a significant background. Instructors should present the data the following class and preferably at the end of the first class. Instructors should summarize the assessment results into average, median, and mood. Explain the questions and provide correct responses. Divide the class into 2 groups, prepared and unprepared. At the end of the day, this assessment creates a proactive learning environment where instructors and students engage in order to affect and create positive learning environments.